Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Captain America Civil War. This movie came out back in 2016. I just saw this movie, I believe, for the second time. Yeah. Um, I only saw this once before. Uh, the actors that I know on the top of my head that's in this movie is Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Don Cheadle, who else? Jeremy Renner. I can't remember right now his name, but the person from the TV show Sherlock, the one that played Watson, I just recognized him in this. Yeah. Who else? There was other people. Paul Bettany and Paul Rudd. There you go. Paul Rudd. That's the actors that I know in this movie. And a lot of big names. A lot of big names. And to me personally, what do I think about this movie? Is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? Um, hmm. I do love this more than the Winter Soldier. Okay, so let's compare. Because this is part of the trilogy of the Captain America with Chris Evans. Okay, so first of all, the first one coming out of the first two, the first one, Captain America, the First Avenger, which to me personally is the best one. Is the best one, hands down, because it has a more complex plot. Second one was, to me personally, was a downgrade for me, but it was still a great movie nonetheless. Still a great movie. And then coming onto this one, I felt it was a step in the right direction. It was better than the Winter Soldier, but not as great as Captain America: The First Avenger. Yeah. So let's go everything all over the details. First of all, I've already said the actors' names that I know from this movie. I think they all did a great job. The cast is probably the best that they could have gotten for like each character. Yes, yes, I'm glad that they stuck with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. I'm glad that they stuck with Chris Evans as Captain America. I'm glad for that. I hate it when they do a sequel and they don't take the original actor. They take a different actor to play the part. To me, personally, it's like it's not right. It's not right. It should always be the original actor coming back to do another one and another one after that. That is if they're willing to. If they're not willing to, don't do another one. Don't. Um, so yeah, the cast we covered phenomenal. The graphics for its time and type is pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome. Action, love the action. I think the action was actually very well choreographed. Very well choreographed. And before I move on, I do need to talk about the directors of this movie. I give them kudos because, as I always like to mention, it is the director's job to direct the acting. They did a great and awesome job with that. Oh, right. And now going on to the weaker part of this movie. Not to say that it's bad. It's not. The story. The plot. What do I think about the plot? I think the plot was actually good, but that's it. Just good. Nothing great. Uh, to me personally, while this did feel like a continuation of the Captain America movies, but at the same time, to me personally, it felt like an origin story on a certain character. Yeah. If people that have seen this movie, they might understand what coming from. Kind of an origin story of a certain character. And I think they did a great job with that aspect. Great job. Um, I think it was extremely well written. The only main part that that was a downgrade for me personally, and I'm not gonna go into too much details because if I do, it'll spoil too much. All I want to say is Iron Man's ego at the end got the best of him. It got the best of him. Yeah, and some things that he said and did at the end, I disagree with the character. But not to say that that the scenes were bad. They were not bad. I think they were extremely well written. Those scenes, and yes, yes, Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, he has he has an ego. Uh, I know some of the other superheroes, they have an ego too, but him especially. And it was just not to say that it was written badly. It wasn't. It was just the ego part of the character just got too much type thing. Yeah. Anyhow, I covered everything that I really wanted to talk about. IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this movie a 7.8 out of 10. And I'm pretty right there with them. I think it's a great movie for the most part. Just a little bit of a flaw, and because of that, I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. But don't get me wrong, it's a great movie nonetheless. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you love this movie or didn't love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video if you like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.